Hey guys, it's Giridhar here for Phonalicious, and today I have with me the most talked about mobile of this year. Probably you can also say the king of all the flagship devices that has come out this year. We have the Pixel 2 XL with me, the Panda color variant, and I'm gonna unbox it for you. So this is the retail unit that's gonna be available in India. So let's take a look at this mobile and see what else is there in the box, and also give you my quick impressions about this mobile. And later on, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on the full review of the Pixel 2 XL in Phonalicious. Okay, so Pixel 2 XL is available in two color variants, and just black and also this Panda color variant in India. So ever since this mobile arrived at home, Mr. Panda is so fond of him, and he's been hugging the mobile all the while. So let's ask permission from him so that we can open up the box and I can show you what's inside the box. So Mr. Panda, can you give our viewers some time so that we can have a look at the mobile and the contents of this box? Okay, so he seems to be happy. So let's put him aside. And yep, we have this Pixel 2 XL black and white Panda variant. So that's a theme that's been set out here. So yeah, let's have a quick look at the box. So this says that it has the Google Assistant built in, which is quite obvious because it's a Google mobile. So it's got to be having all the top applications from Google this year. So it has a big hashtag Team Pixel, and just red behind the back. On this side, you have the profile of the mobile phone in picture. So you can see that the orange hint color. So that's one of the favorite things I liked about this in the picture. So opening up the box, actually I've already opened it up and I also set it up. So I'll just show you what else is there inside the contents here. So we have this Pixel 2 XL, really tall mobile, big one, 6-inch display, edge-to-edge display today, edge-to-edge display. So at the bottom, you have the USB port, USB-C port, and practically nothing else you can see here. On the top, you find a noise cancelling mic and no 3.5mm audio jack. On this side, there is a SIM card tray, which is a single SIM. So this one being a mobile that is mainly made for the US market, it's got a single SIM here. And on this side, on the left side, you would find a power button on the top and the volume rockers on this side, which is quite unconventional because usually I have seen the power button at the bottom and the volume buttons to be on the top. And also there is no differentiation in the texture of these buttons. Both the buttons feel the same, but they look different. If you're gonna feel for the power button, probably you need to feel for it based on the size of the button. At the back, you find the fingerprint sensor, which is a nice location at the back. Just about center, not offset here. The single camera, 12.2 megapixel camera with a dual tone LED flash and the Google's G branding here. On the front, you would find the 6-inch display, edge-to-edge display, nicely curved around the edges, completely, I think it's something more than 2.5D curved glass. It is completely curved glass here. And you would find the speakers, front-firing dual stereo speakers on the front. So they are both here and here. So I think we'll have to test out the speakers as well. And next to the speaker on the top, you would find the front camera, and all the other sensors are not visible. So while the mobile is powering up, let's keep it aside and see what else is there inside the box. So we have a pamphlet which says welcome to Team Pixel. So this would have the user manual, USB-C to USB-A converter. This is used to transfer data from your old phone to new phone, and 3.5mm adapter. So this one is a USB-C to 3.5mm adapter. So in case you don't have a USB-C based headphones, you can use this adapter to listen to your songs using your old existing 3.5mm audio jack on the headphones. USB Type-C wire. So this one is a USB Type-C to Type-C. So this one is a quick charging power brick. Let me give back the box to Mr. Panda. He's so fond of the box. I'm so fond of the mobile. So let's strike a deal there. And I've already set up the device. So let's go ahead and unlock it. Yes, we just about the specifications. 6.0-inch display, Corning Gorilla Glass 3, IP67 water resistant rated, and you find a Snapdragon 835 powering up this particular device. 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of internal storage, 12 megapixel camera on the rear and 8 megapixel camera on the front, 3520 mAh of battery, Quad HD display. And let's go ahead and see the software that's been shipped out. So it's Android Oreo. You can see that this one is running on updated to the latest Android 8.0.0. On the applications that you get along with the mobile, you don't get any other applications except for the applications that is made by Google. I've already installed 1 or 2 applications just to give you a hint of the display. So otherwise there is nothing much here. So you would find all the native applications only coming in from Google. A lot has been talked about the display of this particular mobile. So let's go ahead and see what I feel about this display. To compare this particular display to come to a conclusion, let me open up my primary mobile right now. So my primary mobile right now is the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So this Note 8 has got the best display in any of the mobiles this year. So let's keep both these mobiles together to compare the display quality. This will give you a fair idea of the display quality and the display issues that especially this particular mobile has been facing. So the red colors are really punchy on the Note 8. Okay, so we have increased the brightness to 100. The red color is really punchy on the Note 8, but is slightly subdued on the Pixel 2 XL, and green also. I think all the colors are slightly subdued. The whites are also really whites here. So, and then this white has got this blue tint shifting issue. So let's see if we can identify or spot that particular issue here. So if we move, okay, so you can see how blue this particular screen is. But on Note 8, there is no hue or there is no tint of blue. Gray, deep gray, dark gray, black. Black is, I think, really punchy on the Pixel 2 XL. So we have the yellows. I mean, all the colors, the color temperature is different on the Pixel 2 XL. That's due to the settings here. Magenta is totally different. The viewing angles is good. Nothing wrong about the viewing angles. But then when you tilt or shift the particular device, the Pixel 2 XL, you see a blue tint there. This one's got a POLED display, and your on Note 8 it's a Super AMOLED display. So all those settings or all those color changes which we saw are only specific to that particular color. But when we combine all the color and see in a particular image, which is a real life scenario, I don't find much of an issue or much of a problem with the Pixel XL. So Pixel 2 XL, I mean, the colors are almost the same. I think the same, I get the same experience. Unless you're kind of looking for the defects, there's a normal user or a regular user would not find anything or any fault with the Pixel 2 XL. The colors are actually good, slightly subdued, slightly faded on the Pixel 2 XL compared to Note 2, but then Samsung makes the best display in the world, so you really can't compare the quality of the Samsung's display with any other mobile phone's display. But nothing bad here. So I think the display quality, to really say it is bad, or I don't find anything jarring out of the box. From whatever I can see, from whatever you can also see in the camera, you would see that there is not much difference or not much issue with this particular screen. So the only issue is the shifting of the blue color when you actually shift the turn or tilt the mobile phone. So that is not a big issue, big deal breaker in my mind. And by the way, that's a hardware issue that can't be fixed by any software update. Okay, so let's have a look at the other features of this Pixel 2 XL. So there is this squeeze feature, which kind of opens up the assistant when you actually slightly squeeze the mobile phone. So that is the Google Assistant. The Pixel mobile is all about Google Assistant. So a lot of features around the Google Assistant. So I need to explore all those features. And you can also see that so I can't help seeing this daydream icon here. So quickly, I'll give you a tour of the camera. So the camera UI is very basic. You get features to shoot slow motion video, shoot a panorama shot, photosphere, portrait, and settings. So the settings, you can actually change a lot of things. The video resolution can go up to 4K on the back, on Full HD on the front. So unfortunately, there is no Pro mode in the camera UI, but there are modes like motion shots off, on, or auto. So I'm gonna keep the motion off. It's gonna consume unnecessary memory. And there is a timer and there is a grid. We can switch it on, switch it off. So color temperature can be set to be auto most of the time. And then we have the flash control. Otherwise, you won't find any other control on this. So this one is on the video mode, and swipe to go on the normal picture mode. You can actually twist to bring up the selfie mode. and you can twist back to go to the rear camera. So that is the settings, and let me show you some of the pictures I shot with this particular mobile. This one is from the selfie camera. I like the fact that you can see almost every single detail of the skin, and the skin tone is also natural. And this one is the portrait mode, which is shot from the rear camera. A nice depth of focus. Though the mobile phone doesn't have a dual camera for your depth of focus, even using the single camera and artificial intelligence, Google does a really good job in identifying the human figures and blurring out the background. So this one is a low light picture. Even in low light, the image is sharp and the colors are all vivid. This one is the same low light shot using flash. Very sharp images. And again, this is a pretty challenging light condition. It's still outdoors, but challenging light conditions on the shades. And you can see the details of the tone that's coming out really good. Kind of impressed the camera for the first time. So I need to click a few more shots to come to a conclusions, and I'm going to be using this mobile for quite a long time. And I'll share my review pretty soon on this channel, Phonalicious. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. Until I catch up with you on the next video, this is Giridhar signing off. Goodbye.